folks, welcome to Pop Pop Fizzle. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Heidi.
And we're here today to give you our review of Ready Player One.
Yeah.
So we went to see that over the weekend. We just now have had a chance to sit down and actually film our thoughts, record our thoughts for you. I'm going to let Heidi start first. Heidi went into this not having read the book.
Right.
I had read the book, so I'm curious what you thought.
Okay, so I knew that there was a book, but that was not something that I was going to be able to read just because of my schedule. So I knew kind of about it, not only from the trailers, but from Jeff, but he never spoiled me on anything that was in the book itself. So I just kind of went in with an open mind and knowing what would happen and what had happened in the trailers, and I loved it. I thought it was a really great movie. I know that there are some people who felt like some things didn't stick true to the book, and I really don't. Since I don't know that, I enjoyed every bit of it. So I liked seeing all the pop culture stuff, but I didn't feel like it was a distraction. It was just kind of really part of the world building of that movie. So it was actually really great and just fun to watch.
Yeah, if you haven't gathered, this is a non-spoiler review, by the way. We will label it as such on the video. But yeah, I agree with Heidi that I felt like the world building was done really well. A lot of pop culture references, of course, which is very true to the source material. However, I felt like it wasn't done in such a way that I felt like I was missing things. Very clearly, even seeing it on a giant screen, there were things all over the place that I was missing, no doubt. Easter eggs all over the place. If you doubt that, you can go check out Geek Critiques Easter egg. They did a couple of videos where they broke down Easter eggs just in the trailers alone. So if there are that many Easter eggs in trailers, you can imagine how many are in the movie itself. References to other pop culture properties, video games, comics, you name it, it's all there. Lots of 80s nostalgia, including the music that's in the movie. So many things inform that world building. And yet, I didn't feel like, oh my gosh, I probably missed something in that. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that one thing that I was looking out for or whatever. It never felt that way to me because I was invested in the story and in the characters and in their plight. Now, having read the book, absolutely, there are some things that were changed in order to fit this into a 2-hour and 23-minute movie, something like that. And from my perspective, I felt like they did it in a good way. Some of the things that are present in the book, because of what they rely on, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but because of what they rely on, it would have been very difficult to make that work in a feature film without it slowing the pace down, without it grinding things to a halt a little bit while we sort of get into the world building more. Right. And so, to me, what Steven Spielberg did here is, and what Ernest Cline, who is the writer of the book, who assisted with the screenplay along with Zach Penn, that they found a way to bring the same feeling, the same nostalgia factor that's at play in the book, but make it a more intense, fast-paced sort of run to the end, which really helps when you're doing a movie. Like I said, if you weren't going to break this up into multiples, and that would have been a disaster, the best way to do that is to sort of change a few of the quests involved. And they did that, and I felt like they did it in a really great way. So all in all, I had a great time. Yeah. It's a movie I want to see again because I'd like to pay more attention to some of the Easter eggs, but I didn't feel like I missed anything. No. I enjoyed the movie thoroughly. Now, what we do here on Pop Pop Fizzle is we grade a film on whether it fizzled, which means don't bother, save your money. If it pops, that means, hey, we liked it. Whether you see it now or whether you see it on Netflix or Redbox, not sponsors, then, check it out when you can. Or it double pops, which means go see it now. Pay that big ticket, big screen money, get yourself a big tub of popcorn and a giant soda, and throw that back while you enjoy this movie right now as soon as you can. That's what those mean. So it's either going to be a fizzle, a pop, or a double pop. Heidi, where does it land for you?
I'd say it's pop and a half.
A pop and a half, almost a double pop.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I do a pop and a half.
She's incredibly difficult.
I really am. But it is, I have to say, so this is a movie that I feel like if you're interested in any of this nostalgia stuff, you really do have to go see it on a big screen, get yourself immersed
Definitely
in it.
easier to catch those.
Yeah, if it's something that where you've read the book and you really want to see it on the big screen, that's another reason to definitely go out and see it right now. And if you're just interested, then it's a pop. So
if you really like popcorn and you really like that giant soda,
if you like pop culture things in general, this you would want to go see it, but maybe you might want to wait for it. And so for me, it's like a pop and a half. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I felt like it was perfect for the big screen, but definitely something you can enjoy at home. So pop and a half for me.
For me, it's a double pop, mainly because I feel like visually, you really want the experience of seeing all those things on the big screen, whether it's the big battles, some of which you see in the trailers, or like I said, hunting for those Easter eggs and checking out sort of what's going on in every frame. Really, the big screen is going to be the way to do that. I agree with Heidi that you'll enjoy it on a small screen as well, just for the story aspect alone, and the characters and just that fun sort of world building. However, I think for your best experience, I've got to go with a double pop and say, go see it now while it's on the big screen. Have you seen it already? If so, what did you think? Let us know in the comments below. If you haven't, is it something you're looking forward to? Did you read the book? Are you interested in how they've adapted it for the big screen? We're curious to know what you think. Now, if you like this video, click that thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel so that we know you're out there and we can have fun dialogue with you in the future. And if you're already subscribed, click that bell icon so that you can be notified the next time we have a video. We do have more things coming up now that we're both kind of healthy again.
Yay.
So we got more stuff coming up, and we hope that you'll join us for that. Until next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.